Hi, I'm Kendra Falk-Edwards, and I'm the Chief Growth Officer for Cardon and Associates. And I'm excited today to have Allie Overett with us. She is a registered dietitian with CICOA, and for some reason I have a really hard time saying registered dietitian. So I appreciate you being with us today, Allie. And if you wouldn't mind, tell us a little bit about what tips and things you have for caregivers out there when it comes to nutrition and meal programs and all types of different things for seniors in the community.
Yeah, absolutely. And I know registered dietitian is quite a mouthful. But yeah, my name is Allie. I'm a registered dietitian with CICOA Aging In-Home Solutions. And if you aren't familiar with CICOA, we're a nonprofit organization that has a mission to help people age in place and remain in their homes as long as possible as they're aging. So we do this through a variety of different services, things like home modifications, transportation services, care management services, and then I'm a member of our Meals and More department, where we have a variety of different meal programs available at no cost to older adults to participate in who are food insecure or low income. And in addition to those services, we have a lot of free resources available publicly on our website for the public to utilize. And these are located on our CICOA website at cicoa.org on our Meals and More page for senior nutrition. And what these are, we created these tip sheets or handouts to really help caregivers and older adults themselves get access to easy, simple nutrition tips. And the topics are, there's a wide variety of topics on our website for these tip sheets that can be downloaded for free. Some of these things include tips on ways to incorporate more fruits and vegetables into your diet, grocery shopping tips and how to read a food label properly, healthy snack and drink ideas. We also have tips about activity and exercise tips for older adults, and then a few more specific niche handouts specifically related to reducing dehydration and helping your loved one who has dementia prevent dehydration. Things like mealtime tips. So tips on what to do during meal times to help people who have dementia or Alzheimer's. And we also have a few sample menus on there as well.
Allie, share a couple of the tips with us that are there that you have for a caregiver that's taking care of someone with dementia and Alzheimer's.
Definitely. I would say one of my biggest tips when you're caring for somebody with dementia, when we're talking about nutrition, is to really reduce distractions around mealtime. So sometimes it can be very overwhelming for someone with dementia when the TV's on and the door's open, so people are walking past and there's noise. And maybe even if you're joining them for the meal, you're distracted on your phone. Maybe there's a lot of things on the table in front of them where they're eating, or maybe they're still in their recliner instead of getting up to the table to eat. All of these little things can really help. If you're sitting by a window, maybe you need to close the shade during mealtime only so that whatever's happening outside isn't distracting them. So those are a couple things. I also always like to remind people that as we age, our taste buds change, our taste perception changes. So if you're dealing with someone who is a picky eater potentially, or historically has been very particular about what they eat, yeah, their taste has probably changed as they've aged, and that could also be in a positive way. So if historically they didn't like certain foods, I'd encourage you to offer those foods again and see if they like them that way. It's also important to try and incorporate foods in different ways. So I like to always give this option of bananas. Someone says they hate bananas. Well, did they try banana bread, or have they tried the dried banana chips yet? Did they try it in a smoothie? Or have they tried a fresh banana? So do they need banana with something to enjoy it more? So just a few tips related to nutrition and dementia is just to keep in mind that distractions can be really challenging, and involving the foods again and trying new foods is still important.
And do you guys offer assistance with helping with meal planning for a caregiver if they were looking at ideas of what can I do and how to go about that?
Yeah, absolutely. So like I said, we do have a few free meal plans on our website. And then also, if people are interested, they can contact us for our medical nutrition therapy services, which is that one-on-one working with a registered dietitian to get nutrition counseling, develop some nutrition guidance around their goals and whatever chronic conditions they might have as well. So definitely reach out using our phone number or our website if someone's interested in getting some questions answered. We also answer a lot of questions just over the phone for people that have, questions about their loved one or even themselves related to their nutrition.
That's great. Such good information. I appreciate it. Thanks for being here today. And I've really enjoyed this conversation.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Kendra.